All right, you guys, so this is the video on multiplying functions. So if you need to see it again, if you missed the lesson, or maybe you just you need more help on it. All right, so it's the same learning goal as was yesterday. Make sure you can read function notation and understand when you need to add, subtract, or multiply. Today we're going to focus on multiplying functions together. And so this is the notation. Hopefully you have this written down already, but if not, make sure you write it down because the biggest issue is seeing something like this, not freaking out, and just realizing that it means, hey, you have one function and another function, you're just going to multiply them together. And that's why they have that little dot there. So they'll have, hey, multiply f times g. Same thing, take function f and times it by function g. All right, here we go. So here's our first example. I like to multiply using the box because it helps us stay organized. And notice it says find f of x times g of x. And there is a dot here that's telling us that we need to multiply. Obviously, if we had a plus sign there, it would say add. If it had a subtraction sign, that would mean subtract them. All right, so it doesn't matter where you put them. Just make sure if it's f of x, you want to put it on the left side or the right, or on the top. It doesn't matter. And then just make sure if they're in the same function, they need to be on the same side. And then we're going to put this g of x on the top. Whoa. And then plus 4. And then just like when we multiplied polynomials, you're going to multiply them to fill in the middle. So there's not a 1 there, so we're going to write it. So it's 1 times 2, which is just 2. X, we have 2 x's, and 2 x's becomes 4 x's. 1x squared times 4 is going to be 4x squared. And then negative 5 times 2x squared is going to be negative 10x squared. Negative 5 times 4 is going to be negative 20. Not always, but sometimes we have like terms. And so we need to add our like terms. Since they have the same variable, same power, we're going to have to add these two together. And you always start with the highest power first. So you want them in descending order. So we're going to do 2x to the 4th. Combine those. Negative 10 plus negative 4 is going to be negative 6x squared. Do not do anything to the exponents there. And then minus 20. And that is our answer. So when we multiply these two functions together, technically we have a new function. We call it h of x, and it equals 2x to the 4th minus 6x squared minus 20. All right, so hopefully go to your Pear Deck and answer this question on the Pear Deck. And let's do this example now. So notice this one, the only difference is that we have 3 terms. We have one that has 2 terms, so I'm going to put x plus 3 here in the 2 spots. And then this one has 3 terms, so we need to make our box a little bit bigger to represent all of our terms. Why does it keep doing that? Oh well. All right. So we're going to do the exact same thing as we did before. If you need to, put a 1 in front of there to help you. And we're just going to multiply. So 1 times 7 is 7. We have 1x and 2 x's, so that's going to be to the 3rd. We have 1 times negative 11. We have 1x and another x, so we have a total of 2 x's. And then 9x, because we only have 1x. This one doesn't have an x, we only have 1. And now we're going to go ahead and multiply this side to this one. Multiply it together to fill in the middle. So that's going to be 21x squared. 3 times negative 11 is negative 33x. 3 times 9 is positive 27. And then look for your like terms. So I know since these both have an x squared, these ones are like terms. And these ones have just a plain x, so these are like terms. So whenever you have like terms, you're going to just add the numbers in front, the coefficients. So we're going to add 21 and negative 11 together, or subtract, I guess I should say. And we're going to do negative 33 and positive 9 together. So let's do it. Start with your highest power, just rewrite it because it doesn't have a like term. 21 minus 11 is going to be 10x. squared. Negative 33 plus 9 is going to be negative 24x, and then plus 27. And that is all that you do. Hopefully after watching this video, it helps you out a little bit. So this is it, but technically once you multiply two functions together, we get a new function. So I'm just calling it, hey, we have this new function, 7x to the third plus 10x squared minus 24x plus 27. You do not have to write this, just gonna throw that in there. All right, if you need help, let me know.